Hello and welcome, my name is Chris from Pixel Splash Website Design and you're watching our video tutorial series on how to edit basic content using WordPress. Now, in this episode we're going to look at how you actually edit the kind of basic building blocks of your site. So we'll look at things like text, images, videos, all these kind of things. And we'll look at how they work in your page, how you can drop and drag them and move them around, copy them, delete them, all those kind of things, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to log into the back end of your website, which we've already done. If you don't know how to do this, I recommend going back and watching video 1, which explains and describes how you do that. So we're in the back end of this website, and this website is called Annie G's Lolly Trees. Here it is here. It's a beautiful site. And Annie G is a beautiful person who does a fantastic job creating these amazing products, which you should buy, I think. So we're going to edit some basic content on this site, on this page in particular. Edit things like headings, paragraphs, images, all these kind of things, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the page in the back end that we want to edit. So to do that, we can hover over here, over pages, and you can view all the pages on the website, or you can add a new page. Well, we want to edit a page that's already created, so we're going to go all pages to view all the pages. Now at the moment this website's pretty small. It only has 3 pages and only 2 of them are currently active and 1 of them's in draft form. And so you can see that reflected here. There's a home page here. That's the page we want to work on. There's this test page which is in draft form, which means no one can see it. It's currently being worked on. And there's another page called test 2. And over here we can see the author, the date they were created, and just some other things like comments and SEO, which we don't need to worry about because it's getting a bit more complicated. But let's hover over the home page here. Just hover over this and we're presented with some options. We can edit the home page, which will open up a comprehensive editing suite where we can do all our changes. We can go quick edit, and that will allow us to quickly change some things like the page title, the URL, things like that. Trash will delete that page and put it in the trash can. Now, the page won't technically be deleted. It will live in the trash can until you empty the trash can. Once you empty the trash can, page is gone, finished, finito. Or you can view the page. So let's go edit. Okay, here we are, and there's a lot of things going on. Don't worry about these yet. We'll talk about these a little bit more later, but the basic things you need to know is you've got the name of this page here. Now, that's not even reflected in the actual page. There's no big home planted somewhere here. This is just the name of the page, just for our purposes when we're editing, just so we know. So there's a home page over here. We've got this called the Avira Layout Builder, which is what we're going to be primarily focusing on in this episode. That's a really important section. And it goes all the way down. You can see all of our contents in there. This has got some SEO stuff going on. Your page may or may not have that. The other important things are these boxes over here. So your publish section, page attributes section, the layout section, and a featured image section. Now, let's just talk about content for a second and how we edit it. So we mentioned before, if we go over to this page over here, that we wanted to edit this title here. Now, when you're thinking about websites, and particularly WordPress websites, think about boxes, okay? Now, go with me on this, all right? Now, everything on this page lives in a box. Now, boxes can be put inside other boxes. Boxes can be stacked on top of each other. You can have rows, columns of boxes. Anything that you can think of that you can do with a box, you can do with a box on a website. So what do I mean by box? All right, this section here, this white section here, that's a box. And there's boxes within those sections. So there's a box here with this title in it. This is a box here with this text in it. This is another box here. So I've got one big box with 3 little boxes inside it. And these boxes, if you imagine, are stacked on top of each other. So it's like 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes. Now, this box, this is going to get confusing, but follow me. This box is actually part of a bigger box. And that is this box here, right along here. Because we actually have 2 boxes. We have this white box with all its 3 boxes inside of it and another box over here. So basically, when you're working with boxes, a whole entire row will equal 100%. It's 100% of the width. And we've got 2 boxes that equal 50% of the width in here. And these boxes within this box are equaling 100% of the width. They go all the way over. But if we had a bit of text here and then another bit of text here, that would be 50% again. So that's getting a little bit confusing, but just remember that just for the moment, because it will make sense once we start delving a little bit deeper into this, okay? So we want to edit this heading here. Well, all we have to do is all of our boxes are reflected here. And this is what I mean. See, here's our big box. Here is our smaller box with the image in it. So that's this image here. And here is our box with the white background, which is here. And there are 3 bits of content are reflected here. And so we've got some, see, and there's the boxes there. So all we have to do if we want to edit a box is open it and edit the content. And so this hello and welcome, let's edit some of this text here instead. When you hover over a box, it gives you 3 options. You can edit the element, you can clone or copy the element, or you can save it as a template. We'll talk about templates in the advanced section, so don't worry about that. Primarily, we're going to be cloning and editing, or deleting, okay? Let's first look at editing. So to edit, you hover over this little box with the pencil in it, and you click it, and it opens up our text block. Now, we can do whatever we want in here. This is like a Word document. We can type in, wow, this tutorial is going so well, Chris. You should really spell right, really do a few more to help people. P-E-O-P-L-E. And like any editor in like a Word document, you can change things. So you can hover, you can highlight things and make it bold. You can make things underlined. You can put things in block quotes, or you can change the alignment. So let's make 2 paragraphs, and we want this paragraph to be aligned to the right, this one to the left, and we want to make another one in the center. Here is some more text. And we'll say, put that in the center. You can play around with all these things. You can change the colors. Let's change it to orange. You can justify it. You can, anything that you can imagine you can do in a Word document, you can do in here. You can add links. So we're going to hover over this and we're going to make it a link to Google. So www.google.com. Now, if someone clicks on that, it takes them to Google. It's as simple as that. If for whatever reason you can't see these items at the bottom, it just means that this toggle toolbar it hasn't been clicked yet. So if you can't see all these things on the bottom, click on that and we'll open them all up. So we've made our changes. We've added all the content that we want in. Let's click Save. And we can see it reflected here in the back end of our website. But notice now, these changes haven't been pushed to the live site yet. We're still working in the back end and we're still in the developer kind of section. So if we want these changes to be pushed to the site, the real site, we need to go over here and we need to click Update. If we click Update, all those changes will be made. But let's say, well, we actually want to see what that looks like first before we update it. So we can click on this button here, Preview Changes, and that will open up a new tab in Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and it will load you a preview of that page. And so we go down here, here's our preview. We've got the orange text, which takes us to Google. We'll click on it as if it worked. Yeah, it takes us to Google. Or we have our text here, some italics, some bold and different colors. So that's basically how you edit a text block. But remember, this is still not live. This is just a preview, and you can tell because it says up here, it's a preview. If you want these changes to be made to the website, we need to click Update. Click that, and that will update it. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't want these changes personally done. So I'm going to get out of this page. And it's by clicking anything along here, and it's saying, are you sure you want to leave? Yeah, you've made some changes, but you haven't pushed them to the site yet. Yeah, I want to leave. I don't want those changes. So I'm going to leave. All right, so that's how you edit a basic text block. Let's get back into it again. Now, I said before that you can copy things and you can delete them. So let me quickly show you how you do that. So let's copy this. we hover over the element, we click clone, and there we go. We've got another one there. But maybe we don't want that. We want to delete it. Click that, delete it. Maybe you want to make 2 of them. Make 2. Now we delete it. It's as simple as that. You can do that for any single element. You can clone it and move it. Now, I said move it. Well, what does that mean? Well, all you have to do is hover over the element that you want, and in this grey bit, click down and then move your mouse. Let's put it here. And it moves it. Let's put it above this heading. Moves it. Let's say we want to move it into a different block. So let's find a different block that we can move it into. Let's put it under here, under this purple section. So this purple section is here. So let's grab this bit of text and pull it down here. And now it's there. If we go preview again, we can see those changes visualized in a preview format. It's not here anymore, it's here. Now, what are some of the things I can show you? We might leave the rest to the advanced stuff, but let's just do one more thing. Let's just change an image, okay? So over here we have 2 images. We want to change one, okay? So what we do is we find the image, we hover over it, the same as a text block, we click edit element, and that will open up the image editor. Now, we want to change the image, so we want to delete that one, so click on the X, and insert image. Now, when you're looking at your WordPress site, there's 2 ways that you can add images. Your website actually has a little folder in it where it keeps all the images that you've added to the website. So if that image is currently already on the website, then you can just choose it from that folder. And we call that folder the media library, which is what you've got seen here. These are all the images on this website currently. Let's say, for instance, well, the image is not on here that I want. It's actually on my computer. Well, what you do is you click on this tab, upload image, and you can drag your image in here, or you can just go select files, and it will open up your computer, and you can click wherever you want, and you can add the image that way. Let's just say we just want to change it to this image because this image is already on the website. Well, you choose the size that you want, and there's some pre-configured sizes. Say we just want a medium one. Make sure it's ticked and go insert, and it pushes in here. And then once again, there's some more options here, but that will be in the advanced section. And you click save. Here it is. It's changed. Let's go preview. And we're going to see a preview of that image as well as all the other changes that we've made. See, it's changed, and I can show you it's changed because this is the one that's online and this is the preview. And so that's how you edit basic things. You've got all your basic elements. You've got headings, you've got text, you've got image. There's lots of other stuff that we're going to go through in the advanced section, so make sure you stick around for that in the next episode. Otherwise, I will see you around. See ya.